Each year, Indiana Landmarks releases a list of 10 most endangered sites around the state, calling attention to significant historic places in imminent jeopardy. These landmarks shape lives, and when they're gone, they leave a void that can't be filled. Without action, we could lose a significant landmark designed by one of the early 20th century's most prominent black architects. Samuel Plato lived and worked in Marion for nearly 20 years, and one of his commissions, First Friends Church, has been empty for over a decade, languishing in the hands of an out-of-state owner. When it was built in 1898, South Bend's Birdsell Mansion was an icon of opulence and prestige. Today, the house is vacant, and its ongoing neglect is cause for growing alarm. Repairing the house might be a challenge, but the Birdsell Mansion deserves a chance to recapture its elite status. Constructed in 1854, Cades Mill Covered Bridge holds status as the state's oldest covered bridge still in its original location. But decades of deferred maintenance have placed the historic span in serious structural danger. In an area with limited resources, finding money to rehabilitate the bridge is a daunting challenge. In the 1950s, brothers Andrew and Jeter Means operated one of the largest black-owned real estate development companies in the Midwest. Jeter's mid-century ranch house was a focal point of Gary's popular Means Manor neighborhood. But in recent years, vacancy and neglect have transformed the property into a blight among otherwise well-maintained homes. Since its construction in 1929, the 10-story Hallman building has dominated Evansville's downtown skyline. But the Art Deco skyscraper has been largely vacant for years, with water seeping in through the roof and windows. The popular landmark needs a preservation-minded developer with a vision for making its high-style architectural features shine once again. It's easy to see the mark of Steinsville's limestone history in the buildings that line Main Street, all that remains of a once bustling downtown. With their handsome facades and large storefront windows, 4 vacant commercial buildings hold potential for creative reuse. But with each passing year, prospects for saving them fade. After nearly 20 years of vacancy, Knox County's historic Poor Farm is in desperate shape. County officials transferred ownership to a nonprofit that wants to use the property as a hospice facility. But without substantial investment to make urgently needed repairs, the 1882 building faces demolition by neglect. The Courthouse Annex building in Newcastle is attractive, but its condition is precarious. It needs a new roof, and demolition of its neighbor to the west left a formerly interior wall exposed. The structure has been vacant for years, and without funds to address long-deferred maintenance, its fate remains in limbo. Seymour's Shields Memorial Gym needs a new game plan. In spite of vandalism and graffiti, the WPA-era building remains structurally sound, but it occupies a city block in the National Register-listed Walnut Street Historic District, surrounded by open land that could make it a target for demolition and development. One of the area's few remaining examples of pre-Civil War architecture, the Cam and Challenger Brewery is the last of a once thriving industrial area along Mishawaka's riverfront. These days, the complex is largely empty, but with solid construction and significant history, the site is ripe for reuse. Saving threatened buildings takes teamwork, and you can be a part of that team. Find out more about these places and how you can help save them at indianalandmarks.org.